Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's gonna be kind of a different video. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my top 10 weight loss tips and tricks that I have been using the past month and a half to really help me lose weight and stay on track. Because I think staying on track is the hardest part. So if you kind of want to find out what I've been doing, what my progress has been these past few weeks, then please keep on watching. But before all of that happens, don't forget to click the subscribe button down below if you want to see more weight loss content, because I'm really trying to come with y'all. I'm trying to come at y'all with this weight loss content, okay? I want to motivate y'all and I want to motivate myself and be accountable. So go ahead and click that subscribe button down below, and then follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok _it's Gillyy, because I post daily on those about what's going on in my life, okay? So let me stop rambling and jump right into today's video. Trust me, you want to stay tuned for this stuff. It's juicy. Alright, so I have written down here my top 10 tips that I think has it's been working out for me personally, and I'm gonna start this. This is my number one tip. My number one tip is to do what works for you. I'm going to share with you guys what has been working for me, but that doesn't mean it will work for you. That doesn't mean you have to do it. Just please take everything I say with a grain of salt, modify, and do what is meant for you, okay? That's what we're going to start off with. So number one is do what works for you. Okay, so then moving on, number two is really gonna be consistent, and that part I think is really hard for a lot of people trying to lose weight, because I mean, myself included, when I start trying to change my life and eating better, exercising, I expect that after week one I'm gonna step on the scale and have lost 20 pounds. That's just me. I ate one salad, boom, I want to lose 5 pounds right then and there. But unfortunately, that is not the way weight loss works. And just kind of something I've learned, I've been talking to my one friend who's a nutritionist and all of this stuff. It's your body gets used to being at a certain weight, and when you start trying to lose weight, for some people, at the beginning, you might lose 5-6 pounds pretty easily, and then all of a sudden find yourself in a bit of a rut because your body is starting to fight all the efforts that you're making to lose weight. So you've really got to stay consistent in order to overcome your body's efforts to keep the weight that it wants to be at and that it's comfortable with. And that is something that I literally just faced for the past 2.5 weeks, because I literally just found myself at the same weight and I almost lost my marbles. So just to kind of let you guys know, I did start off my weight loss journey at about 196. I am 5'3". I'm really short. And that was basically according to my BMI, which we all know is bullshit, is I was class 1 obese or something. Potato. So then I got down to 189 and I could not leave 189. I almost cried. I was like, what's going on? I can't leave 189. And the thing is sure, I had some slip ups here and there, but my God, it was so horrendous to me. And then finally this past week, I have just kept doing the same things I was doing, tightened up my diet a little smidgy more, and I finally, literally in 1 week, lost 4.5 pounds. And I'm like, what the heck? How has this happened? Because now I'm down to 184. This is crazy. But finally, I have stepped over that benchmark of 10 pounds, and I just feel okay, I need to keep doing what I'm doing. It's going to work, but it's gonna take time. So number 3 is going to be don't take shortcuts. And that just kind of goes back to what I said. You remember how I said we all love to just eat a salad, lose 5 pounds. That's not the way weight loss works. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience, because I've tried all the fad diets, all the let's not eat carbs, let's not do this, let's not do that, keto, blah blah blah. They don't work. And when I say they don't work for me, because I do have friends who have done keto and they've managed to lose 30, 40 pounds. Somehow they've kept it off. Everybody's body is different and our metabolisms don't work the same way. So that's kind of why for me, I'm trying to do this the natural, healthy way. I'm changing what I eat. I am exercising and hoping that that will be enough. Shortcuts will not give you the results you want long term. And we're trying to lose weight long term and maintain fitness long term, not for, the next 2 weeks. So that's kind of where it is. That also goes into my next tip, which is start slow and build up. You don't want to all of a sudden wake up and be like, I'm not eating carbs, I'm not drinking alcohol, no more juice, no more soda, no more this. You need to start slow. Find out what are your trigger points. Like for me, my trigger is alcohol. It's a very sad point, but it's my trigger because I'm not an alcoholic, which sounds like that's what an alcoholic would say, but I'm not an alcoholic, but your girl loves a nice alcoholic beverage. I love my wines, I love my gins, I love my tequilas, and especially being at home with quarantine, I just kind of found myself having a bottle of wine a night. That's problematic. Wine has a lot of carbs, some of them can be really sweet, and all of that is just empty calories that I was drinking thinking, oh, I haven't really eaten anything, that's fine. No sis, but you just drank 1,000 calories, So that's kind of why you want to really identify your trigger and start decreasing them as much as you can, but don't go cold turkey because that's not going to work either. If you like soda, maybe switch to diet, then maybe switch to, I'll have soda once a day, then switch to 3 times a week. Then eventually you can weigh it down. Just don't try to go cold turkey. It does not work. The next point that I have is finding different forms of measuring your progress that aren't just stepping on the scale. And I really had to tell myself that a lot, especially I'm telling you those past 2.5 weeks of not losing weight, baby, I was being tested by the Lord. Because I was just stepping on this scale. I was oh my God, why do I keep doing this? Why is this not working? Why is this not working? And I really just had to be you know what? At the beginning of this, I took pictures of myself. I took measurements of all of my neck, chest, weight, all that stuff. And I needed to be able to tell myself that it's not just the scale that matters. How do I feel? Do I feel better? Yes, I'm super proud of me sticking to my workout routine and eating well and incorporating all of these small changes. So I had to learn that I needed to give myself a pat on the back for the small things that I had done, aside from seeing the numbers on the scale, if that makes sense. So then the next thing that I have here is listening to your body. Your body really is good at telling you what it wants and what it needs. So you want to listen to your body, do what is working for your body, and don't try to overexert yourself by working out 5 times a day and only eating 500 calories a day. Your body's not going to like that, and it's going to try to find a way to tell you, and you need to listen to that. You just need to be really introspective when you're trying to change your lifestyle, because again, this is all about longevity, not the short-term results. So go ahead and listen to what that body's saying, girl. And then my next tip, I don't even know what number we're on, but I'm just going down this list, is going to be water, and then water some more. I drink so much water. I always love drinking water, but I've been drinking so much more water nowadays. It's crazy. So I have this big old bottle here with me. This is 32 ounces, I believe. And in a day, I can drink 2 to 3 of these. And even then, sometimes I'm is that enough water? Yes, it is. If you don't like plain water, you can drop a lemon slice in there, put some mint, flavor it up naturally somehow to make you drink water. You can download apps that grow plants, virtual plants, every time you drink water, and you tell the app you drank water. Anything you can to motivate yourself to drink water, drink water. If you think you're hungry, but I'm like, oh, I just ate, drink some water, sis. You're probably thirsty. Water is just so good for you. It flushes you out. You don't need to do those teas and whatever, those weight loss, blah, 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 here, there. Drink water. That's what you really need. Water will have everything just coming right out of you. Okay? Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up because we're like, this video is starting to get really long. My next tip is going to be understanding what kind of things you like to do, what kind of food you like to eat. You know, your girl here, me, I love carbs. And unfortunately, sometimes an excess of carbs means, you know, a little bit of a little belly coming out. So I have found so many recipes on like Pinterest. Pinterest is my friend. I find all my recipes on like Pinterest, and I like have been really challenging myself to step out of the box, make things that I don't normally make just to kind of spice up what I'm eating and keep me interested in eating clean. But that's not to say that I don't eat carbs. I do. I eat carbs in breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I just like moderate how many carbs I'm eating. I'm not gonna like, you know, eat 3 cups of rice. That's ridiculous. But I still have rice. I like still have like pizza, but I found a way to like make a healthier pizza at home instead of like ordering out. For workouts, I know that I really like to cycle because that's how I was able to lose weight before, like in undergrad. Like I love cycling. So what did I do? I tried going to a cycling class. That didn't really work out because it was so far away from me. So I decided to invest in just like a bike. If that doesn't work out for you because, you know, price may be a barrier, then start walking. Literally just do something. Just find things that you like that keep you active and will burn, you know, some fat, calories, and that is not going to make you like upset to do it. If you're about to work out and you're like, God have mercy, why am I doing this? Then that's not the workout for you, sis. You need to find the activities that make you happy, the food that make you happy, and just do everything in moderation. The key here is moderation. Next, I'm gonna say is you need to build a schedule, especially when it comes to like working out, and attempt to like stick to it. Or even like with food, if you're really busy and like you being busy is what makes you eat out more, then sis, you need to be meal prepping. There are so many like recipes on Pinterest, on Instagram, on TikTok, just on all social media. People are really sharing what they're doing to meal prep, how they're doing it, and I think like meal prepping is one of my best one of the best ways that I keep myself consistent with my diet, so that I'm not like tempted to eat out because I'm like, oh, I have this one meal. And what I normally do, because meal prepping sometimes can get boring, is I kind of like flip around what I eat. So I won't eat the same thing for dinner 5 days in a row. I'll eat it for dinner one day, I'll eat it for lunch. Like I'll flip it around so that I don't get bored with it, just because I think that's like a big complaint about meal prepping, but not if you flip it around, sis. So like I said, just make a schedule, stick to it. If you only can work out twice a week, then sis, make the best of those 2 workouts. If you want to do 5 days a week, then make sure you put it into your calendar so that it's something you can't avoid and be like, oh, I forgot. You didn't forget, sis. It's on your calendar and you need to check it off, okay? So just like do little things like that, and that'll keep you on track. And then the last thing that I have on here is to build some sort of like support system or community. For me personally, like my friends are kind of like my support system, and they really keep me accountable and motivated, especially when I'm like complaining about not making progress. They always just bring me back to reality. And I feel like everyone who is trying to embark on, you know, like a lifestyle change, like you really want to create some sort of support system, somebody who's going to keep you accountable, especially if like you're not that great at keeping yourself accountable, me. So that is something that will really, really help you out along the way. If you guys want to talk about, you know, your weight loss journey, struggles, accomplishes, anything, please put it down below in the comments. I would love to talk to you guys. You guys can DM me. I'm like really responsive to that kind of thing. So please be sure to interact down below in the comments. But yeah, that's really all that I have for you guys today. That's what I have been doing, and you're probably like, yeah, but sis, you only lost like 10 pounds. Yeah, but I've been putting in a lot of work, and those 10 pounds are now going to stay off because I have done this like the best way that you can lose weight. And that's something you should understand, is that you're not going to lose 50 pounds in a week. You have to build up. And I want to lose 40 pounds, and that's probably going to take me like a year to accomplish. And that's something that I have now become more okay with, because I initially told myself I was going to lose 40 pounds by April. How, sis? That doesn't make sense. Gotta be realistic with yourself. So yeah, that's all from today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed the information that I tried to share with you guys. If you guys have other tips and tricks you think could improve my weight loss journey, please leave it down below. I would love to hear all of that. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. Go ahead and click that subscribe button down below for more content like this, and then follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. All of that is _it's Gillyy, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.